Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone is fine. In this meeting, I would love to introduce to you the binjii Store Limited. Why, what, how, and when. So, a brief background of binjii is what I intend to present to you this morning. Then I also request that any questions will be asked after the end of the presentation. If this is something that we can do, hands up. Okay. So we observed that retailers want consistent supply on flexible payment terms, whereas the manufacturers wanted to be paid in advance and also better distribution. Because of that, we then started binjii as a B2B wholesale platform for manufactured goods. binjii basically enables trade on favorable payment terms. What happens is we recruit manufacturers onto our platform, then the retailers, we call them the binjii store, order through the platform and have the goods delivered to them. The stores sell goods and pay on their next order. Our customers are onboarded onto the binjii app. The binjii app, you can go to www.binjii.com. You see a very well set up, secure, user-friendly app. We are also on website. We have a web and app. So you go to your app store, you download the app, and it's not yet on ISO, but it is present on the Play Store. So our customers are onboarded there. They make their order to the stores, and then the stores also order from the manufacturers. Our mission as binjii Store Limited is to facilitate trade. We are positioned for a role in Africa's growth. This is what we believe. This is why we're here. This is what we are designed to do. Apparently, binjii's target is $3.6 billion in trade volumes, and also 510 billion merchandise trade volumes. This is our target. This is why we work up every single day to come to binjii. Don't take our word for it. Definitely, we are earning revenue. I think most startups do not have this, but binjii is blessed to have an avenue of revenue. We earn on product sales combined with payments and account charges. Every transaction we charge only 3%, and for every transaction we charge only 1,000. For every number of orders per month, so we are expecting that every store will be making at least 10 orders. And those 10 orders each monthly, they're making around 1,000 US dollars in orders. And we are thinking and believing that we shall recruit 1,000 binjii stores. binjii stores, I mean supermarkets, hotels, institutions, schools, hospitals, and individuals that really want to use the app. So if we achieve that, the 1,000 stores being onboarded and recruited, we believe we shall be doing 1 million US dollars monthly. The Muslims would say, Inshallah, but for us we believe, and that is what we target, and that's what we shall be able to make. So we have a good, proper attraction. We began in 2019, but the market research began as early as 2016, trying to see if things will work out. Not forgetting that binjii began as a business unit under Patasente, and we had a lot of learnings and we've had a lot of insights, so that this enabled us to make a decision at this moment in time to say now binjii was actually incorporated. That was on the 19th of May. So we became really not, and we became a legal business because of the traction that we really have. When it comes to manufacturers, apparently we are working with 33 manufacturers, and these manufacturers employ over 10, at least minimum, they employ over 10 people, youths and women, of course, not forgetting the men. And we are having a 93% in receivables collection rate. This means that whosoever we give our product, after the 30th day, they're able to make a payment through check or digital transfers straight to the bank, RTGS, EFTs. We've also managed to raise $1.3 million in all the years that we've worked together. We've worked and then under Pata Center or as a business unit. So that's the traction that we have. Of course, our customers really realize value for binjii, and working with us, this is what they're getting. Number one is increased revenues, something that the banks cannot do, something like the other startups or e-commerce businesses cannot do, and of course the distributors. We working with binjii, there is increased or improved cash flow, something that the banks can do if you borrow, that is, and other e-commerce platforms do not do it. Distributors definitely don't do it. Lowest transaction costs, something that we are on top notch. Really, 1,000, even when we are sending or withdrawing 1 million, we charge minimum, maximum 1,000. Banks don't do this, e-commerce platforms don't do that, and also distributors. And lastly, it saves time. Imagine our customer or our store like Sheraton Hotel ordering through a binjii platform over 1,000 USD in trade volume orders. Imagine Carrefour, the Majid. Imagine Capital Shoppers. They also make orders through binjii. And of course, we have a good opportunity to scale. We hope we're going to have 1,000 orders monthly. We are going to recruit and have over 1,000 stores, and we shall be earning minimum about 10,000 US dollars in earned core revenue. We have an interesting, aggressive, but humble team that we actually work with. Of course, Stephen Motebi, the general manager, the face that you see. And I lead the business, I lead the strategies, and also make sure that something that began as a business unit now turns out to be a multi-billion dollar company. I work with also Mutesi Yvonne. She is our human resource manager, and she has built the HR systems at the organizations and has achieved 90% of productivity of our staff. I work with Ivan Iga. He's our software manager, and he has built a multiple channel web and also the mobile app system from scratch. It is from his brain, and then he has been able to put it. Whatever you see there, it is his brain. I also work with Wera Denise. She's our sales manager. She has earned a 20% in actually just Momo sales, which we just began last month. And we're seeing growth in company. I also work with Pius. Ojambo is our fulfillment manager. He has ensured 98% of order fulfillment rate from all the sales, from all our stores on the platform. And of course, George Baker is our board member, an entrepreneur, and gives us advice on business operations, and is also the general manager at Pata Center. The picture that you see right there, ladies and gentlemen, that's the team comprising of 5 youth boys and also 5 youth women or girls. Thank you so much. God bless you. Any questions at this moment? They are welcome.